I don't have a topic, but I'm going to start it off.
Oh, we're starting now.
You just hit record?
Yep.
Alright, fine. Jake and I just splashed some cold water on our faces. We're ready to go. Jake's got his 8 p.m.s up.
We're raging.
He's been fucking digging holes all day. You know that movie Holes? That's Jake. You're Shia LaBeouf. Look at you.
Oh man.
Oh,
Look at you. You're Shia
Man.
LaBeouf.
When do I go off the deep end?
Whenever you bring up a drug addiction or you start supporting...
Or I act in a Michael Bay movie. Boom,
Yeah.
roasted.
That works. That works. It's a late cast.
It's a late cast. It's late.
This is the first time we're recording when the sun is down.
I know, right? It's crazy.
I know.
But,
Brad's missing out.
Brad's dead still.
I know he is.
Yeah.
He's under the ground.
So he's missing out, man. Missing out on all the fun.
oh yeah.
He's going to be so upset when he listens to this.
Don't give two shits about Brad.
So is everyone else.
2 shits. Not 1 shit, 2 shits. Don't give 2
He's going to
shits.
shit twice.
Oh no,
Because
I'm
he's
gonna
dead?
shit twice.
You know how when dead people shit their pants, just after they die.
Yeah,
That's
I
Brad.
heard that. Oh, Brad shit his pants right after he died.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard he
speaking
passed.
of poop, this is Pixel Force podcast.
I'm Shia LaBeouf.
I'm Corey.
I'm Zach.
Shy, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, Michael Bay didn't call me again.
that's true. You were just hanging out,
Instead, he's going with Mark Wahlberg.
smoking a bunch of weed.
Whatever.
Marky Mark, motherfucker. That dude's getting paid. I feel like every movie that comes out is just Mark Wahlberg.
He's making mad money.
Mark
Yep.
Wahlberg.
He's on the
Him and The Rock.
The Rock's on
The
the
Rock
line.
is, yeah. He's in new a TV commercial now.
Wahlberg?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yes.
It's a Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Yes. Oh my God.
Where fucking they got Gumball from the Amazing World Gumball, and he's
Yep.
like, everything? He's like, yeah, sure, cartoon kid thing.
He's in
Yeah.
the second one now too with Lego Batman.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Oh my God.
He's making so much money.
And he's in that new Transformers.
Yep.
How do you guys feel about that one? How does that look?
I can't wait
I
to see
feel
it.
like I was gonna say Zach's the only one that wants to see it. I mean, if you guys want to see it, I'll see it. But other than that, no.
I'll see it.
Yeah, I'll go see it.
I'll see it.
Because what was the last one called?
Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction was on Netflix.
No.
Pretty surely. Yes, that was the one with the
That
dinosaurs.
wasn't on Netflix though.
That wasn't the last one, though, I don't think.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was.
on Netflix.
Yeah, it was.
Then what's Transformers Hour of Devastation? What is that?
I'm pretty sure
There's
it's
no
some
movie.
animated.
It might not
There's
be a
Transformers. Dark of the Moon is the third one. Devastation, I think, is the second one. I think you're thinking of Rise of the Fallen is the second one.
movie.
Devastation is the video game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that game was.
You're
okay.
getting your Transformers lore mixed up.
Yeah, that Transformers. That was
I don't
okay.
know. I can't tell the difference between canon and legends and
Did you ever have any of the
Who knows what
Transformers
can?
toys as a kid?
all of them.
You know, it was
I don't
shitty. The ones that had like the arms that folded under the hood.
Unbelievably hard for
That was like
a child to do.
Jazz did that. He was shitty. And
Jazz.
fucking Megatron's like cannon would just flap around. That's fucking.
You're talking about the movie toys.
The movie, like old ass fucking.
I had ones
Transformers
that were
anime.
older than the movies. I had Hot Shot, I had Starscream,
Nice.
and I had Megatron.
I had a few of them. I
I'm
had
surprised you didn't have more than you did.
more toys.
More Transformers like figures or whatever.
I used to have a lot of them.
You saw them.
I just lost them.
Yeah.
But no, one of the coolest shots in all the Transformers movies is when they first introduced Starscream
Yeah.
in the first movie, where he's flying in formation with all those other jets,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden he's like, and he's like tearing them out of the sky. I was like, Michael Bay knows what the fuck he's doing. And then the second one came out.
I would argue the best shot is when Megan Fox is working on the motorcycle. And I think Brad would agree if he was still alive.
Definitely Brad would agree. Yeah,
If he was still alive.
he's probably getting a dirt boner right now.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I shared an article with him on Facebook about Snoke from Star Wars.
Oh
Was
God.
that before or after he died?
It was before he died.
Before he
But now
died.
we can't argue it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fuck him. Mace Windu's not Snoke.
Nope. The
It's
article
not.
said that I guess with the novel when they described Snoke, he said it was like a humanoid but wasn't humanoid.
What? So he might not even be human?
Yeah, so he's not human.
Well, that book's not canon.
No, it was the novel of The Force Awakens.
Huh.
I was
The novelization of The Force
How
Awakens.
is a dead dude gonna read that article?
I don't know, but he responded.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Oh no, who did we bury then?
I don't know. Was it one of our 200 employees that we had to fire?
Probably. Yeah, Jake laid off like all of our staff. It's just us in here.
We don't need them.
15-story building, it's just us. We can do whatever we want. We can run through the halls, fucking
Let's
smoke.
go jump up and down in the elevator and not turn it on. Just keep jumping.
And we
Just
get
go
stuck
down
in
that
there.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that movie Devil. You ever see that?
Oh, yeah, I heard about
never
that,
saw
yeah.
that movie. No.
It was where like these people are stuck in an elevator and so's the devil, right? Or like some evil being.
I don't know. I remember it being terrible.
That
It
sounds
was like-
awful. That sounds awful.
It's like these group of people are stuck in an elevator with this creature or something like that, and
Yeah.
it's dark.
That's like that. That's like that B film horror movie, Rubber. Did you see that?
The one about
Did
the
you
ti-
see that?
The
With
Killer
the tire?
Tire.
Jesus.
That was super
So dumb.
There was like the weird stuff with like the audience was like watching with binoculars, and, like it cut to them. You see, when people do that like stuff to be artsy on purpose, it's fucking shitty.
Like when you're filming like found footage films, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden the camera drops, it's like wedges in the ground. You're like, what the fuck? I can't even see anything now. Thanks.
Yeah. Found footage is another can of worms, man. Like, why would people carry around a camera that much if they're getting chased by a fucking killer or whatever?
Yeah, like just drop the fucking camera and run.
Exactly.
It's usually
Oh
50,
my
it's usually like,
God.
I'd say it's like 50-50 with those movies. Like either they're good or they're bad.
Name a good one.
Troll
Good.
Hunter.
Troll Hunter.
Troll
Yeah.
Hunter was good, yeah.
The first Blair Witch was really good.
Never
Dude,
saw it.
I love the first Blair Witch. I feel like everyone else doesn't. I'm glad you agree.
I
That's the
still
movie.
haven't seen that movie actually.
That's the movie that started that whole found footage thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was that movie?
You know what? Another found footage movie that's good is Quarantine.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was-
that's a
The
good
second one was
Oh,
alright.
that one was good.
Yeah.
Man. And then that gets me thinking about like 28 Days Later
Yeah.
and 28 Weeks Later.
Those were good.
movies, Those were
Yeah.
good.
You ever
Um,
see the Blair Witch remake?
Well,
Didn't see that.
it wasn't a remake. It was a sequel.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I remember that one threw me for a loop when I saw it first in trailers.
Which one?
The second Blair Witch.
It's called just Blair Witch, right?
Yeah, it was called. The trailer I saw was calling The Forest.
Because the first one
They switched the names up.
was called The Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, and this one's called Blair Witch.
Blair Witch.
I think the newest one that came out is the third one because there was definitely a shitty ass sequel after the original
Was there?
Blair Witch. Yeah.
Probably.
The movie you're thinking of, there is a movie called The Forest.
No,
There's a
there is a
good-
movie. This isn't it. This isn't the one I'm thinking of. What they did is so I remember thinking the same thing a while back, but it's actually the trailer was exactly the same as the Blair Witch trailer. It's just they gave it a different name so people wouldn't think, oh, it's just gonna be another Blair Witch movie or like a remake.
That's interesting.
They switched the names to get people interested in seeing it.
Because there was a movie called The Forest with Natalie Dormer.
That was about the sister went to the suicide forest, right?
Oh,
that's at
yeah.
the base of Mount Fuji
Yeah.
It was
in
like
Japan.
yeah,
Yeah.
Japan.
It's where the Yakuza take the people out and execute them and shit.
That movie looked
Yeah.
dumb. Did you see it?
No, I never saw it.
I
I
never
don't.
saw it.
I don't do horror movies.
No?
I do sci-fi horror movies, but I don't do
Horror.
horror
Like
movies.
I feel like Alien is a good sci-fi horror movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best sci-fi horror movie in my opinion.
Yeah.
One of them. The Thing was another really good sci-fi horror movie.
Yeah, that was
The
good.
original thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I hadn't seen that when I saw the newer one.
You saw the newer one? The
Yeah.
original one's good.
The newer one wasn't bad.
I'm a sucker for horror movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like even the dumb fucking slasher flicks. Like I'll just eat those up.
What about Friday the 13th?
Ooh. There's a game based off of that.
That's why we're bringing it
See
up.
that segue?
And also you brought up The Forest. There's a game called The Forest too.
Is there?
But yeah, have
I
you
think I know that one.
Yeah, that's like a survival. It looked cool when it was first coming out, but
I do because
Oh yeah, that's the one that's kind of top down, but not, and it's like 2D, and he plays like a guy,
no, it's
No.
first person.
first person.
First person. It's where you like crash in a plane out in the woods and you have to try to and like the kid gets
Yeah,
taken.
yeah.
There's
it
like
was-
cannibals in the woods, and you guys. It's
Yeah.
more of a survival game than a horror game. But
Yeah.
what you so Friday the 13th the game.
Yes, that looks. That I've watched gameplay of that
When did it come out?
a couple weeks ago, I believe.
no, last week.
Last week. Okay.
Yeah, last week.
I remember
last
seeing
Friday.
news about it. The kills in that game are just beyond brutal.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
like it's
10-player multiplayer.
I heard it's janky as fuck.
Well, yeah, it's gonna
Well,
be
yeah,
janky.
it's
Like they have to
It's
patch the
indie.
shit out of it.
It's indie. But it's 10-player multiplayer. One person plays as Jason, and I think there's like 9 counselors.
Yeah, and then like when a couple counselors die, if someone radios into somebody, they can bring someone in that has a shotgun.
Yeah, but like the counselors have like side objectives. Like one will be like, all right, find the gas can. Now find the motorcycle. And if you like link the two, you can get out.
Or the like car, if they have a car, you have to find the gas can, the battery, and the key.
Yeah, and then there's also one where you can like radio in the police, and then when the police get there, you have like X amount of time to get to the cop car.
Used to be more than plenty.
More than plenty.
Yeah.
I haven't watched gameplay on it.
One major downside I see of it is I sort of understand why, but like once you die, you have to stay in there or you won't get XP for it. Like I understand why, because there's that chance that they radio that guy in and one person can come back. But still, like you have to wait like a good 10 minutes.
Well,
if they survive, you have to
that's
wait.
what it's like with a lot of games like that now.
Yeah.
It sounds like that Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a version of that. But
yeah.
I'm surprised it even made it onto like major platforms without going through
It's
some
weird.
sort of
It's
game
digital
review.
only. There's no physical copy of the game.
Right, that's why I don't know. And they gotta patch the hell out of it because it's janky.
it's different enough that they don't have to worry about the Dead by Daylight like suing them over it.
Yeah, they have the license. They might as well make.
I mean, it's got that feel of, like you have to survive and gather these things to escape.
Who's
As
the
Dead by
publisher?
Daylight does.
I have no fucking idea.
No.
I'll look it up. But the kills are absolutely brutal in that game.
I think it looks cool. I don't know if I would spend money on it.
It's $40.
$40.
I wouldn't spend that much.
If it was 20, I'd get it, but 40 is a little steep.
Yeah, there's much better horror games out there, especially. I mean,
Publisher is Gun Media.
Never
Gun-
heard of them.
No,
Gun
and developers Gun Media and Ilphonic. Ilphonic. What was that other game we talked about that was Ilphonic? I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Was it Friday the 13th?
I think it was Friday the 13th.
Ilphonic.
No, I think it wasn't that. I forget what
Time
game
to
it was.
get what?
Yo, that phonic is
Time
so
to get
ill.
ill.
Why'd you just take a hit of your vape?
I don't have a vape. Shut your mouth.
Jake is sipping on that vape.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm just drinking the juice. What?
One of the kills that I saw, Jason pinned this girl against a tree and like stabbed her in the mouth with a machete.
Ah, sick.
But then he drags the machete down her, like just tearing into her whole body.
That's like when Jason was in Mortal Kombat X and he fucking had all those weird finishing moves.
Yeah, it was like one where I was watching. I think I was watching Meg Turney's stream,
Mm.
and she was hiding in the tent. But what happened was that Jason pulls her out when she's in a sleeping bag and bashes her against a tree while she's in the sleeping bag.
Oh, kind of like a bar of soap in a sock kind of thing.
But I think that actually happened in one of the movies, so that one I think is.
I
okay.
feel like a lot of them are inspired by the movie. To be completely honest,
I don't think he ever like took a machete down someone's chest.
he might have, but they just never showed it.
In the Friday the 13th remake, one of the best kills is he like hangs a camper in a sleeping bag, and the sleeping bag is tied tied by a rope and hung by a tree, and it's zipped up so the camper can't get out, and he hangs it over the campfire.
I remember that.
It burns up.
Oh
Oh my god.
my god! But yeah, you said you're a sucker for horror movies.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for heist movies.
Heist.
Heist movies. I
So,
love heist.
You're
movies.
talking like The Town.
Ocean's
and,
11. Those.
Oh my god. There's an older heist movie that's really good. Shit.
Never heard of it.
I can't think of it.
2021. That's a good heist movie.
Oh my god, that's gonna kill me.
How
Anyway.
old?
Wasn't 21 that movie where the guy like he can like do all the numbers in his head?
Mm.
And it was
Yeah, they're counting cards in Vegas.
Kevin Spacey.
There's a Keanu Reeves heist movie that's on Netflix now.
Point Break.
No. I'm blanking on these movie titles.
Man, it's rough today for
Jesus.
you.
I can't think.
Yeah,
I can think of the actors, but not titles.
Man,
I'm always a sucker for a good monster movie.
monster movies?
Yeah.
How did you feel about Cloverfield?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah,
I thought it was dumb.
I thought it was alright.
That was another found footage movie that was
Like the
like,
best-
like if it was on TV, I'd watch it.
the best part of that movie is T.J. Miller.
yeah.
He's like fucking so funny. Brad's probably
The
gonna.
Rock. You ever see The Rock? That's the heist movie I was thinking of.
Oh, they're on Alcatraz. It's
Yeah.
got Nicolas Cage in it.
Yeah. No, wait.
No, The Rock was. Was it Nicolas Cage?
I'm not sure.
For some reason, I want to go with Sean Connery.
I think he was in it too, though.
Man, I don't fucking remember. I saw that movie
Jesus,
so
we're
long ago.
spacing out.
I'd like to visit Alcatraz.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, for like
That was one of the best maps in Tony Hawk's.
Yeah, Sean-
Pro Skater 3.
You're both right. Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage.
all right, cool. Yeah, that's a good movie.
What was that movie with Nicolas Cage where they lock his head in the cage full of bees?
That was
Wicker Man?
Wicker Man. That was a remake.
Every Nicolas Cage movie is terrible,
Pretty much, yeah.
except for The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock.
The Rock is good. That's a
And
good heist
Ghost-
movie.
and Ghost Rider.
You love heist movies and you never see The Rock?
Is that
I
if
don't
it's
know, man, I don't know if
Alcatraz? Is it a heist
I mean,
movie?
it's not. It's the structure of it is. It's like that planning, and then you execute, and then it's
Yeah.
like a rough ragtag group of guys like trying to pull off something huge. So not necessarily a heist, but
Yeah, I'd love to watch it.
that's
I
what I
haven't seen it.
said. You'll have to watch it.
Yeah. You guys see the old Point Break?
No.
No.
With Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze?
No.
Fucking good,
You said you wanted to visit Alcatraz.
Yeah.
I would go with you.
man. You want
I'd
to go
go.
with me?
And
I'd
the
go.
three of us should go.
Pixel Horse trip?
Oh yeah.
This night. You're not. Don't invite Brian.
No, fuck Brad.
Oh, he can't. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead anyways.
That's right. Yeah. I keep forgetting.
I mean, we could bring him in his casket and stuff. He'd fit right in.
Like California and like the Bay Area and San Francisco in general is just like my number one spot I would like to visit.
Really?
Yeah.
What's yours?
Ireland.
Oh, you haven't really thought about it.
I hadn't really thought of that. No.
Number one spot that you'd like to visit.
Yeah, for me, San
Bay Area.
Francisco. Yeah.
Huh.
I would go visit Ubisoft and see where.
Oh my god, bro. Then I would go to Seattle and I would visit Microsoft and I would be like, hey, the new Xbox should be called the Xbox Jacob.
I probably would say scuba diving by the Barrier Reef.
Barrier Reef? Well, you better get on that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Before it's gone forever.
Jesus Christ.
It was endangered for a long time, and it's starting to recover.
What's going on there?
You
Losing.
want to know what's mine?
What's it?
What?
Greece.
Why?
Greece
You
would be a
wanna
good place.
see
I go
the-
visit Greece.
It's gorgeous.
Is that where Pompeii is?
Italy. Pompeii's in Italy.
Shit.
Pompeii's a little island off of Italy.
Yeah, it's like right off the boot.
Isn't Greece in Italy?
No.
Greece is a country.
Fuck.
Man.
You're thinking Rome,
Alright.
who got all of their like religion and everything from Greece.
So you want to see like the Colosseum?
Not true.
Most of it.
A lot. Some of it, yeah.
You
Like,
want
they
to
based the
and
whole
they-
religion off of it.
And then Christianity came in.
Yeah, I mean, Rome based their entire religion off.
And
of
in
Greece
comes Christianity.
and their language.
In comes Christianity.
You want to see the Colosseums?
Fuck shit up. Yeah, I want to see like the Pantheon and
That'd be fun to visit.
all that shit. That'd be awesome.
I've always been a huge fan of the Greek mythology.
Not even from a mythological standpoint. Like, there's this local restaurant down here that is a Greek place, and they just have pictures all over the place of the coastline and buildings and stuff, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous.
I never had Greek food.
You've never had Greek food either?
No.
Holy crap.
What is it? Like a bunch of shellfish?
No. No. Lamb. They eat a lot of lamb.
Hmm.
And
You know, and I always think of Asian mythology when I think of Greece.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite games to play as a kid.
really? Did you guys ever play, what was it? Rise?
Son of Rome.
Yeah.
No, I got that downloaded.
No.
It was a free game a while
I
back.
heard it was really, really bad.
I did too,
I
but
was bad too.
it was free, so I downloaded it.
I want them to bring a God of War like game. That's an Xbox exclusive.
Well, they'll
That'd be
make,
tough.
they'll make Rise 2. Son of Greece.
Oh man.
No, I don't know. Like a good God of War clone on Xbox. That's tough. But the way they're remaking God of War. Have you seen God of War 4 like gameplay? It looks like more of a third person, like just like slow. It looks like a Dark Souls game.
It looks like a third person cinematic video game is what it's going
Yeah.
to classify as, where it's not a whole lot of combat and a lot of quick time events,
Yeah.
which I'm fine with. I think games like that are actually really fun.
I say as long as they keep you interested and on your toes.
Tomb Raider was really, really good at that, like keeping you playing and moving the character, but still doing a cinematic shot.
And a lot of quick time events.
A lot of quick time events. I like when games utilize cinematic shots into the gameplay.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, the new God of War looks more like slow, like plotting, like heavy combat, but
Yeah.
also, crazy over the top anime fights with cutscenes and fucking
Yeah.
quick time events.
The way the camera is actually reminds me a lot of Gears of War.
Yeah.
The way
Over
the
shoulder.
camera's like angled over your shoulder, which would be an interesting little touch.
Too bad you don't have a PS4.
Too bad I don't. And I never will, probably, so.
We just lost like 8 listeners because all they own are PlayStations.
Well, I guess.
If they've been listening
sucks
to us
suck.
now, they know we're Microsoft
Sucks to
fanboys.
suck, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
We're not fanboys. If I had enough money, I would have a PS4 and an Xbox One.
If I had enough money, I'd probably own everything.
If
Yeah.
I had enough money, I would start my own podcast and say, fuck you guys.
All right then.
Just kidding. I probably wouldn't start a podcast on my own.
No, I feel like people who talk by themselves on a podcast is kind of weird.
It's like ASMR at that point.
Yeah, it's like.
Bzz, 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 I'm right in your ear. It's like NPR.
it would be exactly like NPR radio, actually.
Yeah. You ever listen to like local radio?
No, I try not to.
It's always like hey, we're down at the Splashwater Kingdom because it's fucking hot outside. And, like,
Are you talking about the commercials? They're like,
no, like the DJs like go out and they're like, we're at the Sealy Mattress fucking showroom broadcasting live.
Mhm.
We're talking to this lady who walked in. Hey, what's your favorite song? All right.
and then it's like,
Exactly.
and it's like,
Radio is so shitty.
It used to be so good though.
It used to be the only thing to listen to.
Yeah. That and my Sony Walkman CD player, not tape player. I want to clarify that. I had a Sony Walkman CD player,
We're not that old.
and I got a story for you actually. This was my first fight ever. I was waiting for the bus to go home. I was in like 2nd grade. I had my Sony Walkman CD player, and I had Linkin Park Meteora in it. So I must have been in 3rd grade. I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I was standing there waiting for the bus, and this stupid redheaded bitch in my class came up to me,
Jake's not a fan of them.
tapped me on the shoulder, slapped my CD player out of my hands.
Nice.
So I hit her.
You smacked a woman?
I was in 3rd grade. I was really mad.
That is fucked up.
Got off the bus crying.
Equality.
Got off the bus at home crying with my broken CD player in my hand. My mom was like, "Who did this?" I was like, "Hey, girl, where are you?" She's like, "Okay, I'll call her mother." I was like, and then as she said that, I like turned to the bus. I was like, "Oh, I got you, bitch. You're mine."
That's fucked up. That's a girl you hit. The fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, when you're young like that, you know no gender.
That's true.
To me, it was just some asshole that slapped my CD player out of my hand.
Oh my goodness.
Did you guys ever own anything like that though?
I had a
Like-
Walkman at some point.
Like budget MP3 players before iPods?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. CD players, bro.
CD players.
I rode my CD player while I was skiing when I was a kid. And I would bump around so much that the CD would skip. And it would just be like, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, and just constant skipping.
What was your go-to CD?
My first album, you mean?
Yeah.
Was Newfound Glory.
No shit, really?
Swear to God.
That's awesome.
Newfound Glory's first album was my first album.
I remember I used to have like this tiny little Zune. Like,
You had a Zune?
Yeah.
Jesus
I had
Christ.
a Zune. I had a Zune.
I think
I
it
had
was
one of the huge ones though.
I had like a tiny one that like ran off a AA battery.
You want to know
It just
super
had
annoying?
this like this small little side screen that just scrolled by saying
Oh yeah,
songs.
and it would like change colors as it like.
Yeah, it would just light up. It was a cool little thing. It had like a nice little dial that just fast forward, rewind.
It blows my
It works
mind
well.
that technology's gone from trying to get as small as physically possible. Like, examples would be like the shuffle or like the juke cell phone. Like, them just trying to pack as much as they can into a tiny thing.
Yeah.
And now technology has advanced so much that we can put those tiny little things, put enough technology to fill 10 of them in something that roughly the same size.
Yeah.
Like, that just blows my mind.
Like computers used to be the size of this room.
Yeah. Like,
That's so fucked.
like I had a Zune and it
And
was
now I
like
can carry one in my pocket.
I had a Zune and it was probably the size of a Samsung S
Jeez.
Fucking
S7.
Zune.
It was huge. Only had 24 gigs of storage in it. Like if I bought something like my phone, for instance.
My phone has like 3 gigs of storage.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, your phone sucks.
I mean, you can get.
That sucks.
You used to be able to get like the big iPads for only like 16.
Yeah, it's crazy. And now you can get a 256 gig iPhone.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
256 gigs on a phone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The iPhone 7 Plus you can get 256 gigabytes.
How the fuck does that even work?
Oh, speaking of gigabytes.
They're like, let's make it thin so we can have the charging port and the headphone jack in the same port. But also it holds fucking 250 whatever megs of fucking...
That's why they had to. That's why they condense it to make room for the memory.
So,
What were you going to say?
speaking of megabytes and gigabytes.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
No. You know how Brad ran that speed test?
Before he died?
Before he died, yeah. And it was like, oh, Jake, your internet sucks. You're only getting 3 megs down. Like, whatever up.
That's because he was downloading porn at the same time. And he didn't get it
That he was
accurate.
downloading porn and he was in the process of dying, so his phone was just like, using data. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't believe.
His dying breath was him telling you how many megs you got per second.
Yeah. I did a speed test on my phone.
Oh.
My internet is 55 megs down.
Yeah.
And 6.5 megs up.
You have Spectrum.
I do a Spectrum.
Gross.
For you people who don't know, in other parts of the country, Spectrum is, what is it?
It's
Time Warner and
Cable
Comcast.
is rebranding.
Well, no, Time Warner and Comcast like merged.
Is Comcast not a thing anymore?
No.
I didn't know.
I thought Time Warner just got bought out.
No, I don't. I think it was a huge merger.
I think it was Time Warner. Time Warner was bought out by Spectrum,
Yes, that sounds right.
and then but Time Warner just like sort of like, wait, we've been screwing people for internet for all this time. Like, you can deal with it now. It's no longer our problem.
Guess what? It's your problem now.
That's what happened.
I saw somebody on Twitter that I follow screenshotted their internet speed, so that's why I did mine. They have AT&T internet down south. They get 960 megabytes down.
Jeez.
Guess how much their up is?
1 megabyte.
930 up.
That's like the same.
I know, that's crazy. That's almost a gigabyte a second download.
Jesus Christmas.
That is like,
Now we know why you suck so bad at Gears of War 4, because you're lagging so much.
oh right, yeah, because I led the team in kills. I forgot.
Ha ha!
Ha ha!
Ha
Ha ha! We should play 1v1.
1v1 Gears? I don't know, man.
My money's on Corey.
Or you want to do team and bots?
I wish. No, Zach has Gears of War 4, don't you?
Yeah, I can do that.
If Brad had Gears 4, he could play from inside his coffin. We could do 2-on-2.
Oh man, we could still do 2-on-2.
You could.
You just play with Haley.
No, she's bad, though.
Oh. You just play with. Is your brother good at Gears?
I don't think he's ever played it.
No. Well, that's
He used
a
to
no.
play like years ago.
That's a no.
You know, speaking of your brother, Zach, didn't he say he wanted you to face his girlfriend in some game?
In Smash Brothers, yeah.
Did you ever do that yet?
She hasn't been over.
Oh,
The last time she was over, she forgot it.
sounds shaky. Sounds shaky.
He's
Who are
walking
you gonna
on
play as?
eggshells.
Who do you think?
Smash Bros. Melee.
Bowser.
Of
course.
Smash Bros. Is a game where you have to spec against the other person. You can't just.
I just go straight up Bowser.
But Bowser's not good against fast characters like Fox or Falco or.
He's not good against Donkey Kong either.
I still do decent with him.
Mm.
I remember the first Super Smash on the Nintendo. Here we are fucking talking about Nintendo again, you know?
We're gonna come back to
maybe
it.
we're closet Nintendo fans.
Nintendo's great, man. Down in your heart, you know Nintendo is the best video game company of all time.
Yeah.
Because you know that's all they care about.
They do.
Those games.
They do.
And making money.
What were you gonna say about Smash Bros?
The first one, how fucking good Donkey Kong was.
DK is pretty good in Melee too.
Like the.
He does that thing, yeah, that, and he like hits the ground.
And you could charge it up and save it like Samus's like ball thing.
Yeah, it looks like he has a headache.
Yeah.
There's like smoke coming out of his head.
Yeah, and then you just and then when they hit the ground, you're like
It's such a good game.
done.
I always played as Ness
Ness.
because he had a baseball bat and a yo-yo that he strangled people with.
We've definitely talked about this before. I think
Not in this
I
depth.
don't think so.
not in this depth.
No,
No, I've
we-
definitely
we-
no, I've definitely told who I made.
We barely covered.
Hey, don't tell me. Your main is Pikachu.
No,
Fuck.
that's a good guess though. I am good with Pikachu.
Pikachu's good.
Fox.
Fox, man. Everyone's good with Fox. If you didn't
And
have
Yoshi.
Fox, who would you pick? Okay, Yoshi's cool.
Yoshi.
I think
Actually,
we're
Yoshi
saying that.
sucks. I take that back.
Yoshi sucks, but I'm
Yoshi's
really good with
annoying.
Yoshi.
Yoshi sucked as a character.
You wanna know how you're good with Yoshi?
Yoshi
You
used to be
You
ridden
eat someone
on
that
and
just come off the
discarded.
ledge.
Down B, down B, down B.
Yeah, he just
Time,
does.
time.
Bring,
Down B.
That was actually really good.
and then he fucking butt bounces you, and then he can eat you and shit you out.
Yeah, and then he's got the eggs where he's like, and he's got the.
Wow, Corey does an impressive Yoshi.
Fuck Yoshi.
Wow, whatever, man. But no,
Yoshi used to be ridden on and discarded.
I want to
Pretty
find
much.
a Wii U to buy
So you can play Smash Bros.
so I can play whatever the fuck I want.
Smash Bros. 4.
Smash Bros. 4, The New Legend of Zelda. I'll play it on a Wii U. I don't give a shit.
There was a place in Crossgates I saw that still had like the original PlayStations.
Really?
Yeah.
Like PlayStation 1.
You know what's funny? They just today, as of Tuesday, they discontinued production.
PlayStation 3.
PS3, yeah.
Yeah. I also
Today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
I know a place over in Albany that has like even older consoles, like Atari and Sega and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Like the old Nintendos.
You know what's bad? The PlayStation 3 is probably the worst PlayStation.
Yeah, they've super overpriced it too.
Yeah, I say
When it first came
PlayStation
out.
2 is the best. Then the 1, not the Xbox One, the PlayStation 1. Then the 4, and then PlayStation 3 is the worst. Would you agree or
You're
not?
gonna put the 4 after the 1?
PlayStation 1 is fucking dope. You talking Spyro, you're talking fucking...
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash was good. Crash was good when I had a few of the games on the original Xbox. I had mainly the two I had with the racing ones.
How
Nitro Kart and Tag Team.
Mad polygons, yo.
would you rate the Nintendo consoles?
There's too many.
Yeah, there's way too many.
If you can count all the handhelds and
Oh,
all
no,
those,
no handhelds.
there's still too many.
Just the
Even
home consoles.
home consoles, there's too many.
What do you mean? There's 5.
NES, SNES.
It's just 6. 7. There's 7 of them.
What was after SNES?
Nintendo 64.
64, GameCube, Wii
Wii U, Switch.
Switch. Switch is last.
NES is number 1. You cannot beat.
Ooh, the
NES
SNES was
games.
good though.
SNES was good, but it just iterated on like the same. It was just all sequels.
It had Mario Bros. 3 though, which was later
It was a sequel.
And Mario Brothers 3 was on NES.
No.
You're talking about Mario Super Mario World.
Ooh, which was good though too.
That is the best Mario game. And that was SNES.
Shows how much of a Nintendo fanboy I am.
SNES though, yeah. Because of Super Mario World, that's the best Nintendo system.
Xbox is easy. You go 360 first.
Yeah. But there's no Xbox is lagging behind in terms
Yeah.
of iterations.
Which is a good thing in a way, if you think about it from this perspective.
Still, those always
They haven't had to change a lot.
But you would
No.
you would go 360.
I mean, the controllers. They've had fixed the controllers.
Mine would
Yes.
go Mine would go 360, Xbox, Xbox One.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Without
360, Xbox One, and then original Xbox.
Nah.
Oh my
Ugh.
god! I think Zach's on your side though, because you
original,
like the
the original Xbox gave us Halo.
Wait, from
Halo
best to
2.
worst? Are you talking about here? Or?
Best to worst, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then the original is the worst.
I hate the fact that I still hate the fact they called it.
The,
Xbox
the
One.
original Xbox, the controller was like holding the fucking loaf of bread.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
It was shitty.
I didn't have that controller. Like the original one they came out with. I had like the redone versions.
Oh, okay.
With the where you stick the memory cards in the top.
Yeah.
You stick your
Those
fingers
ones
in
were
the
those ones were pretty decent to hold.
Shut the fuck up.
The original Xbox will still always hold a place in my heart because it's my very first console ever.
Yeah.
And I always loved playing that.
I remember I had this game for the original Xbox. It was like a Ratchet and Clank.
Mhm.
It's called Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I don't know if you guys
Ty?
ever heard of it. Yeah.
No, I haven't heard of that
What the
one.
fuck? Is he like a knockoff Looney Tunes character?
No, he's like it's hard to explain. He used boomerangs, and you could get all these different types of boomerangs. You could get one that shocked people. You could get one that was like on fire. You could get like a grapple one to help you get up places. It was just a super fun game, and I could not find it anywhere.
But they're probably super expensive too.
So I want to play the shit out.
If you didn't have a console,
More.
you would be stuck with mobile games. Do you play any mobile games?
Absolutely not.
What are you saying?
I play one. The Jurassic World one.
You guys remember Pokemon Go?
I still have
I
it
did do
installed.
Pokemon Go. I did do.
Remember when Pokemon Go was fucking huge and now it's fucking
Dead.
yeah.
Remember how cool it felt though? Like when it, at the height of when it first came out, everybody was outside. You were
Yeah.
meeting people.
That
it was an
Nintendo's trying to
amazing.
outside to play.
It was an amazing response to a game coming out.
Oh yeah,
Like
they're making like a sort of like a Harry Potter version of that.
Oh god.
I
It's,
hate
it's
that
not. It's
idea.
not actually Harry Potter, but it's like a magic game that does involve the same aspect.
But yeah, like getting people outside and doing shit was cool. I never played Pokemon Go. It seemed terrible, but the fact that
It
it
was pretty good.
the fact that Pokemon and a video game could bring people together in a way that like people who don't play video games, that a way that they could get into Pokemon was a cool thing.
it was
Yeah,
cool.
definitely was.
It was.
It had its problems though.
Yeah, it like the fact that you can actually. I read that they're adding PvP into Pokemon Go finally. Whatever 6 months after it came out.
PvP.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends on how they go about doing it.
Pokemon
Like,
Go's been out a year.
Yeah.
About a year now.
Really?
yeah, it depends on how they go about doing it. Because like how they did gym battles is you actually had like engage and like do like tap the phone and stuff like that to do attacks. They didn't do it like the original like actual Pokemon games are. Like,
That's
they just
that's
choose
how
the
they
attack.
need to do it.
That's how they
the
need
way
to
the
do it.
Pokemon games are. Like, hey, your Pokemon has these attacks. Choose one.
But yeah, they originally you just fought against people's like Pokemon as an AI. You couldn't
in the
actually
gym.
face like it wasn't like if I'm facing you in a Pokemon battle, it's not like you're doing moves against me. I'm just facing your Pokemon just as an AI.
Yeah, that you have to get a certain rank in a gym to be
Yeah.
even able to fight.
But I'm pretty sure they're gonna add like if me and you want to battle right now, which I never would because I hate you. You could we could duel each other.
We, yeah, I know they added Gen 2 to it.
Yep.
And that's already the
I
thing.
played a little bit of that.
So that's like what 200 Pokemon.
Yeah, something like that.
You want to talk about good Pokemon games? The Game Boy Pokemon games.
Oh yeah,
Ruby.
first one I ever played was Gold, like on the Game Boy Color.
Gold was the first one you played?
I
Yeah.
played Sapphire.
Yellow. Yellow was the first one I played.
Yellow's a good one. Red and blue are OG.
The only reason I like yellow was because Pikachu followed you around. That's why I like yellow.
Yeah. But you couldn't get him. You couldn't get away from him.
Nope, you couldn't get away from him, and he wasn't in red and blue.
The Game Boy Advance Pokemons.
Those were good.
What was it? Crystal? Pokemon Crystal?
On
On
the
the Game Boy
Advance,
Advance.
Yeah.
there was like Leaf Green, Fire Red,
And then there
Ruby,
was
Sapphire, Emerald.
yes, and that was it. That was
That
it
was-
for
I
the
think that was it. I
Advance.
think Crystal was. No, I think Crystal was the Game Boy.
Crystal was Game Boy Color.
Yeah,
Color, that's what
Yeah.
it was. And it had Suicune on the front of it.
Yes.
Yep.
If people only knew the depth and the intensity of the Game Boy Pokemon games,
Oh, those were crazy.
because they just think like, oh, Pokemon Go, like this is Pokemon. Like,
No.
nah, dog. Like rare candies, fucking like Pokemon don't live inside Pokeballs. When Pokemon want to reproduce, they don't shit out Pokeballs. They fucking lay eggs, and we have to grow those eggs
For
and we
days.
have to raise them. Yeah.
For days.
Exactly. Pokemon balls are not a prison. When Pokemon get sucked back into the Pokeball, it's like a little lounge in there. It's not a prison. It's not like Ghostbusters when the ghosts get trapped in the fucking ghost trap. They're not sitting in there freaking out. The Pokemon are chilling.
They're chilling.
If anything, they're sedated.
they're,
Yeah, it's probably.
yeah, they're like, it's almost like, what's the word I'm looking for? An
Stasis?
anesthetic. It's
Yeah.
like an anesthetic. Like when that red beam hits you, it's like, alright, count backwards from 100, 99, 98, done. In the Pokeball he goes. And then he wakes up and he's like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden he's like on a, He's like on a couch.
He needs adrenaline though,
Yeah.
because if they enjoyed being inside the Pokeball, they would just like it too much, and then when you choose them and they come out, they would be like, oh, fuck this, I want to stay inside the Pokeball.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
So-
some in the show, some of them did do that.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think Charizard was mainly the.
I remember Team Rocket's
Man, do
Pokemon
that.
hated fighting.
Yeah.
Wow. No.
There's many instances in the animated show where actually like, Jesse and James were actually better trainers than like Ash was.
Yeah,
Like they
Ash
would,
was a piece of shit.
yeah, like they would destroy their Pokeballs. So like I forget exactly why, but they destroyed like Ekans and Koffing's Pokeballs so they can be free.
Yeah.
And they like I remember in an episode James would actually ask one of the Pokemon if he wanted to come with him. Like, each of them would just follow them all over the place.
I watched a lot of that original Pokemon show.
I watched the movie a lot. That's why.
Pokemon 2000?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking A. That was when Mewtwo and Mew fought.
Yeah, but
And he was-
before
was
that
so
was
sad.
like the saddest thing in the
It
history
was so
of
sad.
cartoons.
Such a great movie.
That and the show when Charmander's tail almost goes out.
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
was
Yeah,
pretty
that was sad. There's a lot of cartoons that made me sad.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yeah.
You ever watch your Full Metal Alchemist when you were fucking like 10?
No, God no. Watched it in high school, but
Yeah,
it was,
I watched
it was
it in high school.
unbelievably sad.
That's right.
It's rough, man. You want to know what else is sad?
What?
Brad. Colin. Brad's sad.
But do you know what movie actually made me cry recently?
Oh no.
Oh God.
Alien Covenant?
No. No, Guardians 2.
Guardians 2, isn't that a kid's movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Yeah.
No.
I heard it was like super little kiddish.
No.
Well, what made you cry? Rocky Raccoon died?
Someone did die, but it wasn't Rocket.
Well, don't spoil it. But is that where you cried? Someone died?
Yeah.
I heard the new Guardians was like super little kiddish.
No,
Mm.
I wouldn't say so.
I think the characters alone are just pretty kiddish, to be honest. Like even in the comic books, they're like,
I mean, that doesn't mean I don't want to see it. I just, you know,
"Who are you kidding?" That's exactly what it means.
fuck, fine, you got me. I do, well,
I mean, there's still a lot of killing in it.
what is next in terms of superhero movies for the summer? Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman,
Wonder Woman
Spider-Man.
is out today.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The new Spider-Man looks real good.
Spider-Man Homecoming?
And
When
Thor.
is that out?
That's
June 24th.
something around there.
Wonder Woman is out today. You guys want to see it?
I'll go see it.
I heard it was really good.
I don't care.
They're
Right,
saying
it's a
they're
DC,
saying
huh?
it's better than like they're saying like it's the best DC movie.
We'll have to go check it out.
That's not
Like
possible.
better than The Dark Knight.
Not possible.
I know it's not, but
Ooh.
that's what the
Better than Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
What
is,
was your favorite one in that trilogy? Was it The Dark Knight?
Yeah, of course. Dark Knight Rises was fucking shitty.
Batman Begins was pretty good.
Do the Bane voice.
Oh, Batman. My daughter was anxious. You have my permission to die.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Dark Knight Rises sucked.
Tom Hardy's fantastic, dude.
He did a good job for Bane.
Mm.
Although that's not.
I mean, they didn't include.
I've said that before. That's not Bane.
No.
No.
Bane is a luchador
Yeah. He's,
Yeah.
and also uses the serum.
that speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
And he injects like a shit ton of steroids into his body.
Oh, it's Venom, right? Is
Yeah.
that what it's called?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's called Venom.
Or what is it called? The Arkham Asylum games.
Oh, I don't remember. I know.
I know,
still
like,
played 'em.
I know
Titan?
one of the Arkham games he uses like Scarecrow's gas, or it's either Scarecrow's gas or Joker's like laughing gas to like
Oh, yeah.
power himself.
Do you know why they did that? Like why the Scarecrow looks like that in the Justice 2?
Why?
That's him. Like people seeing him in the Scarecrow gas, his new serum for it.
Huh.
Like that's how they portray Scarecrow.
Nice.
Huh.
Huh.
Who's your favorite Batman villain?
Favorite Batman villain? The Joker's a mainstay. I wouldn't say he's my favorite. I like Killer Croc a lot.
Killer Croc.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
What about you? Killer Croc?
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know too many.
You like the Penguin?
No, God, no.
I don't know too many of his.
I like Poison Ivy a lot.
Poison
Okay.
Ivy's cool.
And
You like
I like
Richie Side?
Firefly.
Firefly's cool. Firefly is in Arkham Knight.
Is she?
Yeah, he sets fire.
Oh, Firefly's a boy in Arkham Knight.
I think. I remember killing him in Arkham Knight. I don't remember if he like rips his mask off or not.
And I really, really like Bane a lot too.
Bane's cool.
Bane's awesome. Like, I'm going to kill you, Batman. My head is really itchy. I got a hypothetical for you.
I have one too. You go first.
So, you're in Alaska,
Oh, no.
and you're hunting whatever they hunt in Alaska. Bears, elk, whatever.
I
You
say
stumble upon this kid who seems feral. Like, he's had, like, no human interaction. He's, like, raised in the wilderness. What is the first thing you say to him?
He seems feral.
I say, hey, come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Here's a banana.
I probably wouldn't say anything at first. Just probably not try to scare him or something. I don't know. I'd say I try to give him like something to eat first.
I'd show him my cell phone.
That's not gonna freak him out.
That's a tough first step.
Yeah, really.
He'd probably eat it.
If he seems feral, I try to like earn his trust a little bit, but I just give him some food.
I mean, show him his cell phone. He'll be like,
He'll probably run away.
no, he won't run away. He'll be intrigued by it. You
Mm.
kidding me? And then he would literally follow you anywhere you have that cell phone.
I have
You
another.
have your own little adoring fan from Oblivion.
What the fuck were we talking about before you asked me that? Batman villains?
Yeah. So it is called Venom Serum.
Venom serum.
Yeah.
And then at the end of Arkham Asylum, Joker injects himself.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
So what was your question, Corey?
My hypothetical?
Yeah.
Alright. It's more of a $1 billion black question.
Ooh,
Okay.
$1 billion.
Ooh, billions.
Alright.
One up
So
in Rooster Teeth.
hard transition into $1 billion black.
Okay.
I'll present you with the big red button. $1 billion, you press this button, but you wake up every day with a hangover, whether or not you drank at
Ooh.
all.
For how long?
4 hours. 4
No, I
hours,
mean, like,
no meds,
How many days?
every day for the rest of your life. You have
Oh
$1 billion, but
For 4 hours?
4 hours, roughly, no meds, no food, no nothing can cure it. But you can drink as much as you want, you can drink as little as you want, you can not drink at all. Whether or not you're waking up with a hangover every morning.
Every day.
So wait, what is the hangover entitled? Just the headache?
It's the
Or-
headache, it's maybe some puke, it's maybe some
Oh,
fucking
that's
whatever.
the kicker.
But you're a billionaire. You can go so hard, you could drink your fucking ass off and get alcohol poisoning, still have the same amount of hangover the next day.
Better than the time I blacked out.
But you're $1 billion. Would
Yeah,
you
full
press
day
this
hangover.
red button I have in my hand?
Ooh.
No.
You wouldn't do it?
I don't think
Nah, I
that.
wouldn't.
I-
$1 billion?
I
You
think
could
I-
just be chilling in your mansion. You'd be fucked up for 4 hours in the morning.
Man, $1 billion is a lot of money, though.
is I think I'd just go insane after like a couple months of it.
I think it'd become I think it'd
insane.
become integrated into your daily routine. Be like,
Yeah.
you would set your alarm 4 hours earlier than when you actually have to get up and start getting ready.
But you can't get rid of it. You can
Yeah,
drink
so
all
you
the
would
water
wake
you
up.
want.
You would wake up,
Just lay in bed with a hangover. for
lay
4
in
hours.
bed with a hangover for 4 hours, then get up and start your day.
So the hangover starts as soon as you wake up.
As soon as you wake up, you feel it. It's hard. It hits you.
In
How-
fact,
how
the
bad- how
alarm
bad of a
clock
hangover
even
is it?
starts it.
It's decently bad. It's not like you're like out of commission, but you feel like shit.
Just like one hell of a headache and a stomach bug.
Hell yeah,
I might do it
every
for $1
day.
billion.
What if the only way to cure it was to eat Moe's and take a shot of gin?
That would be sad.
Then I'll definitely throw up.
Oh my God. I have another.
You have another one?
I'd say
Oh, man.
I take it.
You take it?
I would not take it.
No.
I would have to work,
No
so I'm
way.
not worried about getting up.
So Zach, you would be hungover every day for $1 billion. Jake and I would not.
I'd say, yeah. I
$1
would
billion is a lot of fucking money.
I won't have to work.
You'd be living in a mansion, but you'd be.
No, I guess
Yeah.
I get a small
you'd have a
place
headache every
so I
day.
can keep the money.
None of you guys have another.
You say that until you.
Well, I won't go. I won't buy a mansion, but I'll buy like a nice apartment.
All right, here's another would you rather.
Okay.
It's not $1 billion, but it's a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather Okay, so every movie you watch from now on, put on any. You're at the theater with your friends. You're just watching Netflix. Every movie you put on turns into Shrek 1. You could pick any movie Netflix.
Ooh.
It's Shrek 1. You could buy any Blu-ray, put it in. It's Shrek 1. You can. The disc.
God.
The disc says Fight Club, but I put it in and it's Shrek 1. Or
I don't think I
or
can
the
do that.
alternative. Every song you listen to, it could be a CD. Whatever you put on your phone,
Let me
you
guess.
can turn on the radio. Every song is
All
All
Star
Star
by
by
Smash
Smash Mouth.
Oh Lord.
What would you
Oh,
rather
no.
have? What would you
Oh,
rather
The
have?
song. The song.
The
one.
song.
The
Hands down, the
song?
song.
Oh man, it's so
You
hard.
could never listen to metal
That
again.
is so hard.
Every song in your iPod, just All Star, all the way down.
I still go the song.
Really? I would
I-
do
I-
that movie.
I would kill myself.
I couldn't do the movie.
Really?
I think I would kill
I
myself.
like movies way too much. I couldn't
Actually,
do it.
no. You know what? Fuck it. I'd do the movie. Shrek
Yeah?
1's a good fucking movie.
So you're watching a movie with a girlfriend. She's like, "This is fucking funny, right?" And you're just like,
This is
"Oh my
Shrek 1.
god."
This is the 10
And
million
she's
time
like,
I've
"Jake,
watched
what are you
this.
talking about? We're watching Fight Club." And you're like, "No, this is Shrek 1."
No, don't get it. That is a
You
nice,
can rehearse
that
the
is
whole
a
thing.
nice bold
So what would you take?
the movies.
Yeah.
Shrek 1 is a good fucking movie, man.
You know, I'd probably go movies. Because I watch movies every like once in a while, but wait, dude, this is count for TV shows too.
Everything.
God damn it.
Even you can
YouTube?
turn on, yes. The minute you turn on your
Wow.
TV,
Yeah, I do that.
Oh,
I need my music.
yeah.
all right,
I'd probably do
all right. I
movies
won't
more.
count YouTube.
Okay. As long as I have YouTube, I'll do movies.
Okay.
Movies.
I could do movies. I would do the song.
Song?
I would rather listen to All Star. Well, I don't listen to that much music, so
I always, well, the thing is, because I've got like a 40-minute drive to work. I listen to music on my way up, music on my way back. I've got a 15-minute walk from my car to my building. So I listen to my music there. I listen to music too much.
So it's dark outside and it's dark in here. Are you ready for this? Would you rather know when you die or how you die?
Jesus Christ. What the hell's wrong with you?
Can you prevent it?
No.
No, it's just inevitable.
Like you could say, if you find out that you're gonna die, if you find out you're gonna die from getting hit by a car, and you stay inside your whole
No, I'd
life,
say
a
when.
car is gonna come through the window and hit you in the fucking face.
I say when. I'd be too terrified if I knew how.
I would say how.
But
I'd
say
do
it's
how.
like, Zach, you're gonna die at 60, and then like you're 59, and you're like, oh my god.
Don't die sometime that year.
You would live with it?
So I have that time up to 60. I'm like,
What
I'm
if
not
what
gonna
if when
die.
you,
I
what
can
if
do whatever.
what if when you found out it was like, oh yeah, tomorrow.
Then it was tomorrow.
And it's tomorrow.
I'd rather do that than go every day of my life knowing, like, say, oh, you're gonna get stabbed. Like, that's how you're gonna die. Like, I'd rather do that than
Every single person you
every
walk
single.
past.
'Cause I walk by so many people on my way to work in the morning, like, or I see so many people at freaking Target when I work. Like, is this a person that's gonna stab me? Is this a person that's gonna stab me? I'd be trying to focus on too much on everything. I wouldn't know
That's
what
a
to
good
do with
point.
myself.
That's a really good point.
I'm like, I'd be too freaked out of every person I saw or every thing in that scenario. Like, you're gonna hit by a car. I'd be terrified of every car that passed. Even
But
if
what
I
if
get-
it was something like, oh, you're gonna die of cancer? You don't know when it's gonna come, or how it's gonna come, or even what type of cancer.
Still,
it is.
that would freak me out. Like, I know I'm gonna get cancer. I know it's gonna be terrible. I know I can't do anything about it. Still,
Yeah,
the
that's an
thought
interesting
of
point.
the thought of knowing how I'm gonna die and not knowing when it's gonna happen that itself would kill me.
You've persuaded me. You've persuaded me. I think I'd go with when.
Yeah, because if you go for when, then you know, like, okay, I know I'm not gonna die this year. I'm not gonna die next year. I'll probably die X year.
Time to risk it.
Yeah, I can do whatever. Like, I'm not gonna do
Fucking
whatever,
risk it.
but
I'm gonna skydive without a parachute.
and someone's gonna save me or someone's gonna save me.
I'm gonna bungee jump and the cord's gonna be a little long.
But like, you know, like, okay, so I have the time to live my life. I know that's when I'm gonna die.
I have a pretty dark one.
Oh dear Lord.
Corey's not in here.
Let's wait for Corey.
Corey just died.
Nope, and he's back from the dead.
I gotta go.
I saw Brad while I was out there.
So yeah, we both went with when you're gonna die.
When?
What about
Oh,
you?
okay.
He's persuaded me. It makes more sense.
I said how.
How?
Yeah.
I would not want to.
Because guess what? If I was going to get hit by a car, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to stay inside for the rest of my life, but a car is going to come through this house at some point, I'd set up a live stream. I'm like, guess what? Car's about to come through my house.
But
I
no,
get
you
so
don't know
many
when.
fucking views.
You don't know when.
Just have it going all the time.
Yeah, just have it 24. I don't care if people see me fucking chilling or.
Masturbating.
Well, that's a given. That's a
No,
set
I got one. I got a pretty dark hypothetical.
All right,
So you're in a median. There's a 2-lane highway next to you. You look to your left. There's a puppy in the middle of the road.
Oh,
Right? You're
The
like,
puppy who lost his way.
you're like, oh my god, no, oh come on. You get your ass up and you find that fucking dog. But no, you look at the dog and you're like, oh, it's a cute puppy. You look down the road, there's a bus going like 150 miles an hour, right? You're like, oh my god. Then all of a sudden you hear crying. You look over your left, you look over your right. There's a semi-attractive mom with a baby in a stroller.
Jesus.
Same instance. There's a bus coming. Who do you save and why?
I would say if neither, because it could mean I would die.
What if you're guaranteed to live through it?
Oh, I would say the mom and kid.
Mom and kid?
Can't the mom just move out of the way?
Because fuck that dog. Hey lady, there's a bus! Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
Well, I have a dog now.
The stroller wheel like hits you in the face. You're like, no. It's
I'd have to, no matter how much, I'd have to go mom and kid. It's 2 lives versus 1.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
What if the mom was a crack addict? Does
God damn it,
does
Jack.
Still, I would save her.
Still, the baby might have a
And I'd be
chance.
like, hey, you got a kid. You got a responsibility. You get your ass out there.
the kid still may have a chance.
You got a hypothetical?
Not on the spot, no.
No.
Speaking of on the spot,
Oh my god. That's a good show.
have you been watching any good shows lately?
Good shows.
Good shows.
I mean, we finished up the 100.
Nice.
Season finale was last week.
How many seasons is that?
4.
Jesus. I remember when they first aired.
And they got signed for a 5th season.
Nice.
Hmm.
I'm waiting for season 3 of Zoo.
Zoo?
Yeah, it comes
Yeah,
out
you were
end,
mentioning that last week.
end of this month.
We bought a zoo.
No.
Nope, this is a much darker turn.
You
Oh,
ever see We
Fear-
Bought a Zoo?
Fear the Walking Dead's on Sunday.
Gross.
Season premiere sucks Sunday at 9.
I fell off of Walking Dead.
I fell off
season
of-
2.
Yeah.
No, this is the spin-off show.
Well, no, this takes place before, like when Rick's in the coma.
Mm.
Yeah, but I've actually, this show has opened my eyes and it's a little more gritty than The Walking Dead, I think. Cause
I heard it's more violent.
it's
Yeah.
more violent and it's
There's more people around.
it pulls at the heartstrings sometimes. You're like,
Did you cry at all?
almost. There was one scene that was really, really, really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. What about you guys? You guys watching anything?
Not right now.
My girlfriend and I are watching Master of None. You heard of that?
Master what?
Aziz Ansari's.
Yep.
How's
Aziz
that?
Ansari is my favorite stand-up comedian.
Really?
He has a
Oh, Master of None.
Yeah, Master of None.
I'm watching Red vs. Blue.
It's a good show. It's a great show.
They're on
Who?
14?
Who's your favorite stand-up comedian?
Aziz, for sure.
Yours?
Aziz's stand-up is... I have busted a gut laughing. Louis C.K. is really good too, but...
I'd probably say Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel
Or
Iglesias.
Jeff Dunn.
Jeff Dunn.
Jeff Dunn. New
Oh,
Jeff
I
Dunn.
haven't watched his new stuff. His
Old
stuff.
Jeff Dunn was fucking gold.
Yeah.
But
I like Chris D'Elia.
Back before he tried to do a TV show.
I like Chris D'Elia, and I like... And Chris Hardwick. Have you ever seen Chris Hardwick stand up?
No.
It is good. It's really good.
I heard that Dave Chappelle's comeback special was really good.
That's what I heard. That was on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it
I
was.
think it's still on there. Stand-up comedians have to have so much like self like deprecation. Like they just like are so depressed all the time.
Oh, they hate themselves.
It's just weird to think about.
It's weird. And that's why a lot of them do drugs, and a lot of them, end up falling off the deep end.
Yeah. That's like Louis C.K. started out with like a divorce and all this weird shit, but now he's making so much money. Like,
It's unbelievable.
but before that, like a startup stand-up comedian, you gotta be fucking down.
You want to know who I think's overrated? We're getting into dangerous water right now.
Oh boy.
Kevin Hart.
I fucking hate Kevin Hart.
Oh my god, dude. He's so
Kevin Hart
overrated.
is
It's
shit.
unfair.
Way to go.
So, so don't forget to spread us around.
Like and
Like.
subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe. We were going to go for 17 likes.
I haven't checked what we were at last time.
I don't know. Who knows?
We're up to a lot of views though.
But please subscribe.
Please subscribe. This has been Pixel Force Podcast with Zach.
Corey.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I remember what name you chose.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
And it's Star Wars.
And Jake.
And Jake. No Brad because he's dead. Bye.